On the eve of Christmas in Iceland, a herd of horses presses forward through a blizzard. Suddenly, the lead horse halts in its tracks, as if beholding something terrifying. The entire herd, startled, turns and flees. Soon after, a sheep pen on a farm is found open, heavy breaths echoing in the darkness. All the sheep huddle together in fear. Moments later, a mother sheep emerges from the pen and lays down willingly, as if performing a ritual sacrifice. In the gaze of all the other sheep, the creature departs. 7 months later, farm owners Tom and Jerry assist the mother sheep in giving birth, only to witness something eerie. The mother sheep gives birth to a peculiar lamb. Jerry brings the newborn lamb back to the house, caring for it like a baby, even feeding it goat's milk prepared by Tom and soothing it to sleep. Tom even constructs a baby crib by hand for it. Strangely, ever since the couple took the lambkin away, the sheep mother lingers outside their window every day, seemingly aware that her child is inside. Despite her calls, the couple callously shoo her away each time, showing no intention of returning the lambkin to her. The couple's manner of addressing the lambkin is also peculiar. Normally, referring to animals, it should be it, but they consistently use she, even naming her Ada. Ada grows rapidly. One day, when the couple returns home, they find Ada missing. They live in a remote area of Iceland, where thick fog blankets the land year-round. Surrounded by towering mountains behind the house and a picturesque river ahead, they soon find Ada nearby. It turns out she is reunited with her sheep mother. It's only when Jerry picks up Ada that they notice Ada is a creature with the head of a sheep and the body of a human. Ignoring the sheep mother's cries, they take Ada away without hesitation. Years ago, this couple lost their own child, and the wife lost her ability to conceive. When they saw this half-sheep, half-human lambkin, they believed it was a sign of divine favor, prompting them to take her from the sheep pen, not only naming her but raising her as their own child. They are determined to not let anyone or anything interfere with their chance to become parents again. However, the sheep mother's daily calls outside their home torment Jerry. She often dreams of a group of glowing-eyed sheep staring at her. To rid herself of these nightmares and prevent Ada from leaving them, she decides to use a gun to remove Ada's sheep mother. Later, they buried her not far from home. Little did they know, everything she did was witnessed by their returning younger brother-in-law. When the two called the sheep child over, the brother-in-law's eyes widened. Confronted with this eerie scene, he remained silent, eating his noodles non-stop. Besides having a sheep's head, Ada's left hand and foot were human, while her right were sheep. She couldn't speak. Instead, she expressed her needs through body language. The brother-in-law had privately asked Tom what kind of monster this was. Tom, however, told him that it was happiness. The word happiness is enough to explain the couple's current state of mind and attitude. In this remote area, as long as no outsiders interfere, the family can live happily together. However, the brother-in-law's attitude is completely opposite to theirs. When he entices Ada with a handful of grass, he shows what a normal person thinks. He doesn't want to watch his brother and sister-in-law's psychological change, so he quietly took Ada away, even taking a gun with him. Ada had no idea what lay ahead as she foolishly followed her uncle out. Just as the brother-in-law slowly raised his gun, Jerry woke up in the house. As soon as she opened eyes, she noticed Ada was missing. When she reached the living room, she found Ada sleeping soundly in the brother-in-law's arms. Seeing the brother-in-law embrace Ada so readily, the couple finally let go of their suspicions completely. They allowed him to take the child out alone for play. Jerry believed that nobody would ever disrupt their happy life again. They all enjoyed watching the game together, but Ada secretly left the house. Upon going outside, Ada discovered a little dog confronting some creature. When the lambkin approached, she froze in astonishment. Reflected in her eyes was a humanoid figure. As the dog leaped forward, Ada fled back home. Though she couldn't speak, the reflection of herself in the mirror hinted that she knew she wasn't truly part of Tom's family. After a satisfying meal, Tom and Ada went to sleep together. Ada stared at a photograph of a sheep flock and a shepherd on the wall, pondering unknown thoughts. In the living room, the brother-in-law and Jerry seemed to have reconciled. It turns out they had been lovers before. Jerry took the brother-in-law to the corner, locking him in a small room. Upon realizing the dog was missing, Tom had no idea it had been murdered. The danger was closing in on him. When Jerry returned home, she found her husband and Ada missing. Just as she stepped out of the house, she heard a gunshot. It was Tom who had been shot. The shooter was none other than the half-sheep person, Ada's biological father. Tom and his wife had taken away his child and killed his sheep wife. Now, he had come for revenge. Tom tried to intervene but was already powerless to do so. Later, Jerry found Tom, but it was too late.